Peace and love, everybody. This is Purple Wondaluv, and right now you are checking out Inspire Magazine.
We're here at SOB's with
Purple Wondaluv.
Yes, because I was going to say something else.
You was going to say that?
Yes.
It's all good. I get it all the time.
Yes,
I get it all
definitely.
the time. Yeah.
And we're here, you know, he just performed earlier today, and we're just going to ask a couple of questions. So pretty much your album is being released independently.
Yeah, it's an EP, and yes, it's being released independently.
From your experience, what are the pros and cons of releasing independent?
It's simple. The pros is you get to do whatever you want. The con is you got to do everything yourself.
Right.
Which is cool because I have I ain't got nothing but time to invest in myself.
Right.
And I would much rather the feedback that I get and the response that I get be authentic. I don't have enough. I don't have all of that money to be spending on marketing and promotions to sort of beat you upside the head with it.
Right.
I would much rather you find it on your own. I'll talk about it a little bit. You got to promote it because people got to know. How else are going to know if you don't say anything? But I'm not really interested in doing a whole bunch of talking about it. I would much rather, do things like this. Do the show, tell you about the show. You come, you check it out, see for yourself. I'd rather you talk about it,
right?
Because then it'll be real, So that's what So and actually, in a way, there are no cons. Because to me, that's the only con, the lack of support. Mm-hmm. But if you view support as, money and, institutions and corporations getting behind it and blah, 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 then yeah, you're going to have a hard time. But if you equate support as love, then, you can't never lose. Because all you got to do is do it for who you're doing it for. Right. Be authentic with whatever it is that you're presenting to people, and people, they're going to dig it because they're going to realize that it's something that they need. I'm not doing this for me. I benefit from it, but I'm not doing it for me. I'm doing it for you guys.
That's awesome. We're blessed that you're doing it for us, by the way.
No problem.
I was at your listening session the other day, and you mentioned something about having a different attitude, or basically, I was at your listening session the other day, and you mentioned about making yourself aware of different genres of music. If you could pick a couple besides R&B or neo soul, what would you say is one of the genres of music that you take to heart, that you love the most?
Oh, I love jazz. I love jazz. I love, smooth jazz and jazz fusion, but jazz, like bebop. I like bebop a lot. I like because it's entertaining for a actively creative musical person like me, because I get to hear people's interpretations, of and communications, articulations of music, so when the musician solos, it's always like you're always listening to something. You feel like you're listening to something new, even though you heard the song 1,000,001 times. You never heard that interpretation of it. So I love jazz. I love reggae.
Okay.
I love reggae music. I just love all music. I like Afrobeat.
Wow, I'm Nigerian, so that's what's up.
Yeah, I love Afro. You Nigerian?
Yes.
Hey. I love Afrobeat, man. Shouts out to Fela Kuti, Femi Kuti. Femi is getting it, man. Mm-hmm. And the rest of the family, because they're getting it too. It just goes on and on. Salsa, soca, merengue, calypso, rock and roll, punk rock, Afro punk. People are doing some really, really cool things with that frequency, and it's not so destructive.
Right.
I love hip hop. I love turn up. I love crunk.
Well, I think all those that you mentioned, that's what makes your music so authentic, like you said. Just all those different genres, and you bring your own twist to it. So.
Yeah, there's always going to be the rhythm and blues and the gospel and soul. That's always going to be there. Because that's what's immediate in my timeline. So no matter what I do, I'm going to have those elements inherently, just naturally. But I'm always going to see how I can reintroduce myself and re-express myself, or just simply express myself in a genre of music that whoever you are listens to. You know, I would much rather do that than try to force you to listen to another R&B song. Don't get me wrong, I love R&B music, but there's more to music than just rhythm and blues. It is a great legacy. It's a great culture and tradition of music. Please don't misunderstand me. However, so are all of these other ones as well.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm glad you mentioned that, because that's very interesting. Lastly, if there's a song that you could remake right now, anybody else's song besides your own, what song would it be?
It's too many of them. Oh, wow. It's way I don't even know how. Because I've done a few actually. You know, I've done Stevie Wonder's Vision. I've done Jimi Hendrix, Are You Experienced? It was actually nominated for a Grammy, which was crazy. I've done Earth, Wind & Fire's Reasons.
So
that was a good one.
You went to the classics on that one.
That was a good one, yeah. I've done a few remakes, yeah.
Okay. Well, we definitely do appreciate you taking the time. Just let our audience know what we can expect, where can we find, you know, the shows that you have going on for the rest of the year and things like that.
This was actually a blessing. I wasn't planning on doing any shows so soon because I'm still trying to figure everything out because I freestyled pretty much this whole persona. You know, I had the name and I had the idea, but I didn't have the look and the music quite yet. So, for instance, all the songs that I've performed I've never performed those songs live before, so that was...
We're special.
Yeah. Shouts out to Tom Leo for helping to make it all come to life. But you can find me on social media on Instagram and Twitter, PWondaluv, PWondaluv. That's PWondaluv on Instagram and Twitter. And you can find the music on iTunes, Google Play, and anywhere that sells music. Anywhere you can download music. Anywhere you can legally download.
I'm glad you said
music.
That too, yes.
I mean, I'm sure somebody posted it somewhere, but it would help me if you actually go and support. Unfortunately, in this business, you know, love equates to money. So.